What's cracking, everybody? We're the Bad Gamers. As always, I'm Justin.
I'm Chris.
And right now, we're going to do a review of our first impressions with Rainbow Six Siege Beta. We played it, I wouldn't say extensively. We did a few hours together.
Yeah, 3 hours or so, 3-4 hours.
Yeah, playing the different game modes.
I came usually, coming to Siege, didn't really have high expectations from it. I'm more of a Battlefield 4, Call of Duty, first-person shooter kind of genres, what I usually partake more to. Like this whole Siege, running in, blowing into a building and trying to save hostages or kill terrorists, kind of a different game style I'm used to. But all in all, they did pretty good for like other Rainbow Six games I've played, like back in the old Vegas days and Vegas 2 days. They haven't really disappointed me in the Rainbow Six brand so far in the beta. Like, there's some things that I would like to see improved for the release, but for a beta, it's done pretty good.
Now, when it came down to Terrorist Hunt, Terrorist Hunt's more my game mode. I like the cooperativeness of it, and I don't got to be better than another player in China somewhere. So, I mean, Terrorist Hunt is more able to be run and gun, do your own thing on your own. And it was very intense. Like, you in the Siege mode, where it's your team against another player team, you kind of need to stick with your team because you got to play off each other in order to effectively do the mission. Whereas in Terrorist Hunt, you can be like, okay, well, 3 of my guys are going in through the basement. We'll all go in from the roof, and I'll be able to be a badass while walking through it. So I really enjoyed getting to play that, doing my own thing, just running and gunning. Which, I mean, I know that's not what this game's about, but
yeah, but it's still different play styles. Like in the beginning of the team deathmatch stuff, yeah, like securing the bomb and shit. The attackers, they get little drones, so you can run in and actually see where people are. So that kind of helps in a way of your run and gun kind of deal. Like you can, if everyone's on the top floor,
yeah,
and everyone in your people are going in through the basement, you could just say fuck it, throw a grapple up the roof and go in through the window and run and gun that way kind of deal. But
yeah,
where Terrorist Hunt, you're kind of
now
here's the house.
Yeah, very true.
Us, yeah.
Very true. Terrorist Hunt, you just go in and where people are.
There isn't really much planning in that. Like there isn't much. You don't know what you're getting into really. You break, you open the door. There might be a guy. There might not be. Where in the team deathmatch, there you kind of have a rough idea of where they're going to be setting up.
If you didn't completely waste your time, like some of them, the one map is just a massive mansion. And
that's where communication comes into handy. Like we didn't really have the mic, the setup we had. Our mic for the Xbox One wasn't working, so we couldn't really communicate with our team. So there was at some point 4 little RC cars rolling through the same set of rooms on the same floor, and we never really got to the top floor of the basement. So there were some matches where we went in blind, anyways.
Yeah, very true.
Friendly fire is a thing in this game too. You kind of gotta watch where you shoot. My very first time playing, ever touching the game, it was a Terrorist Hunt, and walked into a room, and I thought it was I was red team, and the guy in front of me was blue. It was just his icon, so I put about half a clip into him before I realized, oh, that's a teammate.
I enjoyed it. Like, I mean, we laughed the entire time we were fucking playing. The game was fun.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of replay.
Yeah,
value.
Just nonstop.
We played there's only 3 maps, but we played probably all 3 maps at least
5 or 6 times.
5 or 6 times, and none of the games ever played out the same. There was always a difference of something. So it's a real, even if you're not playing against other people, even the AI, they changed it up.
Now, when it comes to the character customization, there were some. There's no customization, rather, as your loadouts.
Yeah, your loadouts.
I think Christopher agrees with me, we'd really like to see some more diversity in the weapons.
Yeah, because basically, the recruit is basically the only one that you can really change up your, get a good variation of weapons, because you can choose through all, 6 nations?
5 or 6, yeah.
6 nations?
Yeah, there's FBIs.
Yeah, so there's, FBI, Spetsnaz, GS, G9s, which are Germans,
Fuck, who are the other ones?
SAS.
Yeah. And one other one.
And then there was another one I cannot think of. But anyways, it's basically So you have your like Spetsnaz, they have their AKs and stuff, and the Germans they have different assault rifles, and then the British SAS they're more compact like MP5s and that kind of thing. Americans are assault like M4s. So for your recruit, if you feel like a map like say the Mansion for instance, like it's a more open, longer distance map, so you will want like an M4 full rifle M4 or something on the lines of that. Where there's another, it's kind of like I think it's a training area. It's like a short, compact.
Yeah, the building itself is small.
Yeah, you'd want like the MP5 or something small SMG that you can really.
That's compact. That's very maneuverable.
Fast fire rate. So with the recruit you can do that, but with the other guys like the other specialties, they're by nation. So it's like if you choose the FBI for instance, you have an M4 and a shotgun. That's what you get to choose for your primary, and then you have a pistol. It's like, okay, you're going to either be real long range or short up close. There's no in between. Where it'd be nice to get at least a variation of rifle, SMG, shotgun, even like small compact carbines too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like it was very, in my opinion, it was off-putting. Now, the only downside being that when you do your recruit, you can't go in and upgrade the guns for that recruit, whereas, like, I picked Thermite as my first character unlock because he came with breaching charges, and I'm not a very technical guy. So, basically, I think he's got a carbine of some sort. I don't think it's an M4, but it's in that tree. Like, it's a carbine.
Yeah.
And, you're able to go in, you can put your different sights on it, suppressors, compensators, muzzle flashlighters, yeah, a grip, laser pointer, that kind of shit. But it doesn't carry over from character to character. And as Chris was saying, he's got two primary weapons to choose from and two pistols. One of the pistols is a 45, the other one's a fucking 9mm. Then your shotgun, like, I mean, most of the rooms are small, so like the shotgun is effective.
But if you get no hallway, it's ineffective. Like you're not going to be doing much. Like we understand it's a beta, so they're not going to put everything in. But hopefully, I'm hoping for the game that there's more of a selection of weapons instead of just two.
Now, what did you think of the bomb defusal map? Like I thought it was neat. I don't know how I felt about there being two different bombs, though. Like, I don't like that in a game mode where it's, okay, you got two 5-man teams, and then these teams need to split up. Rather, the defenders have to split up, and the attackers don't. Yeah. Because the attackers just have to go towards one bomb. The defenders have to defend two bombs. And I feel like it would be better if there was just one bomb and having 6 rooms to choose from, as opposed to 3 different rooms to choose from with 2 bombs.
I could see it being just slowing the game down. So if you have one room, like say you have one room, you have 2 ways in, so you're gonna barricade those 2 ways, like those 2 doors in, and then you're just gonna sit and wait. So there's not gonna be a lot of like, if the match they're 15 minutes, I think they're 15-minute matches. If they're 15 minutes, you're gonna be sitting for probably 10 minutes of that, waiting for one side to
make a move,
and then if that side doesn't win, like defenders are always gonna win. The two bombs actually makes it more of a, you have to actually move out of your kind of, if you're gonna fortify, okay, you're gonna have to fortify one bomb real good, leave 2 guys there, and then the other 3 are gonna have to go to the other bomb. Or you have one rover kind of, okay, he'll run to the other bomb as soon as shit hits the fan. He's gonna yell at his guys and say, okay, they're all here.
Yeah.
And then move out from there. Like it just brings more of a different phase into it.
Yeah. Now, one thing I did like about it was the fact that you have a package. Like, you have the bomb. I guess it's not bomb defusal, it's bomb planting. And
but no, if you're attacking, you have to defuse the bomb.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. So, basically, you're carrying a briefcase. One of your guys is carrying a briefcase. I think it's random at the start.
Yeah.
One person's got it. You can drop it at any time if you want to. And so, I like that idea where you got one guy that can defuse it at a time.
Yeah. Which helps out, too. Like, you're not having 5 guys that can go and defuse the bomb. You have one specific guy has to defuse it.
The team deathmatch one, though, like where it was just straight up eliminate the other team, that one was fun. I enjoyed that. Like, it was just straight team deathmatch. You just blew into the fucking house, sent your rovers in, took a look at where they were, and then you and your team just all converged on them.
Yeah.
Like, I remember in the one, we knew they were upstairs, but I thought they were on the opposite side of the upstairs. And it's like on the middle-sized map, like it's just some dude's house. And he's got a...
bathroom?
The bathroom. I go, and I fucking put like 5 rounds into the barricade so I can look into the room. I don't see anybody, so I fucking breach into it. Well, there was a cocksucker right beside the window who would have watched me knock out both of the boards and then breach into the room, and he shot me within 2 seconds. Now, the rest of my team all stuck together, went in nice and smart. I don't remember whether or not we won or lost that one. But it was a much closer map when they didn't separate.
Well, it's like in the terrorist hunt, it's not really a team based. Like you can just go in one by yourself. If you're looking for like a quick game, just to shoot shit. Basically, you can go and do terrorist hunt, and you don't really need to communicate with your team. Like it helps a bit, but it doesn't really matter much. But during the like bomb defusal and stuff, you need to have communication, because if one guy runs off, then you've just lost one of your
resources
basically.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to it now. Like whenever it was announced, I was kind of, the siege concept of it looked cool through the trailers. Like I was kind of looking forward to it, but after playing the beta, like I'm really looking forward to picking it up. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of our impressions of the Battlefield Siege. Like, we're both probably going to get it on day 1, if not first week.
Yeah. That's our...
Rainbow Six, fuck.
That was our impression of... that was our first impressions of Rainbow Six Siege beta gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the review. I hope it was helpful to you, and we look forward to seeing you in-game on launch day.
Have a good one.